All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar. Dalton Risner lovers, myself included, buckle up because the Vikings have designated him to return from IR, which gives him a 21-day window to get his butt back on the active roster. We're going to talk about that. Before we do that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos here every damn day. Talking Minnesota Vikings, talking about our favorite shade of purple. So hit that sub. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get to 14 or 13,000 subs. I'm getting way ahead of myself. All right, Dalton Risner, the big talker. So he's got a back injury. We know we signed him last year. Started 11 games. I think 11 games. Played in 15. Ended up taking over for Ezra Cleveland after we ended up trading him at the deadline last year. Ezra Cleveland, by the way, is actually having a decent season. But anyways, Blake Brandel is our starting left guard. He is going nowhere. He has played pretty damn good, surprisingly good, better than I think a lot of people expect. So if Dalton Risner, when he comes back, and he will be back out of that 21-day window, it's a matter of what are they going to do with him? Is he going to be just a fantastic backup guard that can go to the left or the right side barring an injury? Or is it the big question? And let me know in the comments. Will he take over for Ed Ingram, former second-round pick? So in the comments, put Risner or Ingram. Who do you want to be our starting right guard? So that's a big ask. I mean, coming off of an injury, sliding into the right guard where, yeah, Dalton Risner's been around the block. He's 29, I believe, 29 years old. And in college, he played a handful of positions. But in the NFL, he's been a left guard. So, yeah, he could probably go over to the right guard and do just fine at it. The big question is, do the Vikings want to mess up any mojo they have going with their offensive line? Because overall, their offensive line is actually playing much better than people are giving credit for, much better than really anybody expected, even though we have Garrett Bradbury and Ed Ingram, who aren't overly fantastic. We got those beautiful tackles that are making up for it. But what are they going to do with them? Are they going to put him at the right guard and put Ed Ingram? Are they just, if they do that, they're basically saying the Ed Ingram experiment, the project is over. We're moving on from him, because if you yank him out of there, it's done and they're moving on. But Dalton Risner, put him in there. You could take an offensive line that is already playing pretty well and potentially make them even better, which was Sam Darnold. He's going to need all the protection he can get. And Dalton Risner is a much better pass blocker than he is a run blocker. Ed Ingram is the opposite. He's a better run blocker than he is pass blocker. Pick your poison. Do you want to be better at the run or better protecting Sam Darnold? To me, I don't think they're going to make a move. I think Ed Ingram is going to be the guy, barring an injury or barring him just completely falling off the map and being extra horrible. We will see. I think it's just a nice luxury to have Dalton Risner as a depth piece. And like I said, I don't expect him to make a move. If I could pick, I would probably say, yeah, why not throw Dalton Risner out there? It can't get any worse, but we've said that before. And it has gotten worse. So we'll see what happens. But the big news is Dalton Risner is designated to return. He's got 21 days to get on that active roster. He was out there at practice today doing some light work with TJ Hawkinson as well. So Dalton Risner, let me know in the comments. Risner or Ingram, who do you want to be the starting right guard? Hit that sub button. We'll be back hot and heavy all damn week talking Vikings.